good morning. We are in Alcova Lake and we're up, and it's my birthday. So we're up on my birthday for a sunrise to the beginning of a new year. We are at dawn right now. So if you find your comfortable seat, whatever that looks like, maybe a blanket, a bolster, some blocks to sit up on, choose a chair. And as you do, I'm going to take this moment to turn and watch and enjoy the sunset with you. So let me find myself a new seat. Here we go. Oh, look at how gorgeous that is. So I'm going to suggest for this meditation that maybe you leave your eyes open. We wouldn't want to miss it. So we'll talk about this moment as more of a mindfulness time than a meditation. So allow the eyes to adopt a soft gaze. There's a beautiful landscape that sits before us. We can watch the morning light dance on the ripples of the water. Notice all of the colors, the pinks, the golden yellow, and the series of different shades of grays and blue. Maybe noticing this sensation of the elements sitting connected to the earth, grounded, nurtured, and nourished. Connect with the fluidity of the water so that we allow each moment of the sunrise, each moment of our life, to enter, be experienced, and then float away. And as you gaze out at the landscape, notice the expansiveness of the air and the space. And so with each breath, we're infused with the healing powers of nature. And so the breath flows in, and the breath flows out. And as the sun begins to rise over the horizon, we'll feel the warmth and notice the glow of the fire element. Allowing all the senses to share their experience of the morning. Being aware of the subtle sounds that surround us. The birds are beginning to sing. The water lapping up against the shoreline. Notice any scent that floats on each breath. Feeling the air and its temperature as it touches your skin. Maybe take this moment to set the flavor for your day, to pick an intention as we approach this new dawn, this new day, gathering up all of its energy and allowing this early morning stillness to create the space, to design your life, to set an intention, to be aware that you can manifest and create a life you love. Notice that the earth is waking up. You can see the fish jumping, the birds flying by, and the reflections of light dancing on all of the ripples, so that each thought, each moment just enters the fluid flow. Allowing the gaze to remain soft, the breath to flow with ease, and the thoughts to be transient. As we watch the sun come closer to cresting that mountain, we're greeted with the element of fire. This is our power, our passion, our wisdom. So we find our personal power. We connect with our passion, our life's purpose. I'll invite you to put your hands in front of your heart. And as the sun rises, take this moment to set an intention. Infused with the fire of passion. Recall all of your gratitudes, all that is close and dear. Take this moment to be grateful for the sounds of the birds trying to outspeak me. They're adding their song to our meditation, to our families, our sangha, our communities. And this beautiful lake that we're sharing this moment together with. And with that intention set and all of those gratitudes warming your heart with the fire of the sun, let's release those intentions off onto the water. Allow them to be fluid. Give them flight by placing them on the vibration of Om. Preparing with a deep inhale. Om. Releasing the hands from the heart. And maybe the legs from your meditation seat. Regaining some flow. Taking those legs out wide and maybe letting those ankles begin to roll. So gaining any flow back. Maybe the feet fell asleep. So you can allow them to just shake it out. Get that energy flowing up those legs because we are going to be standing in just a moment. Right? So maybe windshield wiper them back and forth. And then choosing whatever easy seat, we're going to gather up all of this energy that starts our day by bringing the arms out to the side. Yes, palms to the sky. Taking a nice deep inhale, and as you bring your arms up, let those shoulder blades come close to the spine and down to the earth, gathering up all of the sun's rays, all of the energy. And then bring it all right directly to your heart. We'll do that 3 more times. Taking an inhale, gathering up this morning energy, this gift of this day. As the hands touch on top of the head, we bring that energy down. And let that love make our hearts sing. 1 more time, inhale and rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And of course, I always forget when I'm counting, so we'll just do it 1 more time because it feels so great to bring the arms up overhead. And as they come back to the heart, we'll take this 1 more moment to recall those gratitudes. Knowing that life is where we place our attention. Releasing the hands from the heart. We're going to take them behind the body, interlace those fingers, let the hands descend towards the earth, the heart to open to the sky. And we'll just give ourselves an early morning stretch. The head can look back up. Notice the clouds, the sun. And as the fingers are interlaced, bring the head back to center. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, Bow forward to the earth. Feel that morning stretch. Open up the body. Take an inhale. Let the torso come back to upright. Release the arms to the side. Left arm only is going to come out. Right arm can rest. Inhale and bring it up. Let the shoulder blade drop. Exhale. Inhale and reach to that right side, opening up our side body. Feel that stretch. Look up to the sky. Turn the hand to the sky, and as you reach, let it lead you back. As the fingertips touch, we connect sky to earth. Right arm comes out to the side, shoulder opens. Inhale and rise up, bringing those fingertips to the sky. Exhale. Next inhale opens up that right side body. Nice and gentle. This is early morning. We're just lubricating. Maybe the eyes can look up to the blue sky. Turn that right palm up. Take an inhale. Let it guide you back to center. And as the right hand touches the earth, we feel our groundedness, our connection. We're going to bring both of those feet out wide. And if you're in a chair, you can certainly just let the soles of the feet touch. Spine is upright. Hands rest on the insides of the knees. And we begin to stretch out those legs before we stand. You can always scooch forward onto whatever prop you're sitting on. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, bow to the earth. So we allow ourselves to feel this reverence of a bow, this gratitude, connection. And with the next inhale, you can walk yourself back up to center. Turn those hands behind the body or whatever position works for you. And then just open up that heart space. So with the heart space open, just feel the power and the light of the sun. And maybe imagine your gifts, your light, shining from that heart space. And we're reminded to share our gifts. That's what makes our life rich and beautiful and colorful. Walking back to center. Take whatever leg position you would like as we continue to just awaken our bodies with some simple seated twists. So we're just going to bring those arms back to the side one more time. Inhale and rise up. We're going to the left. Exhale. Right arm finds the left knee. Left hand rests behind. The eyes can gaze over that left shoulder. And if you went the wrong way, don't worry. We're going to open up both sides of the body. So feel what it feels like to twist. See if you can keep that right hip grounded to the earth beneath you. Taking an inhale and bringing those arms through the center. Let the fingertips touch as you exhale. Left hand to right knee. Right hand rests behind the body. And with each breath, the shoulders drift away from the ears. So we find a twist that's relaxing and calm. And then inhale, bring them right back to center. Exhale, interlace those fingers, turn the palms to the sky, the shoulder blades to the earth, and stretch. We're going to round the spine for a beautiful stretch as we take an inhale and fill those lungs with all the air you can bring in. Exhale, arms are going to come down. Spine is going to round, shoulder blades come to the front. We just stretch out. The inhale will bring those arms back to the sky and maybe a nice big yawn. And then then release those fingers. So we're going to come to hands and knees, or any other position where you can stretch out that spine. So maybe you decided to sit and watch the sunrise this morning. You can do this seated in your chair. Knees, if we're kneeling, are going to be directly under the hips, trying not to rest on top of it, the many rocks that lie beneath us. Flat back position, eyes are looking at the sky. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, the tailbone drops, the back body raises up toward the sky, the front arches, cat tilt. The inhale will bring the front body down towards the earth, tail to the sky, dog tilt. So let your own breath inform how quickly or slowly you enjoy this stretch, this opening of your spine. We'll do that one more time. And then, of course, while we're here, we'll take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, the seat will meet the feet. Head will bow to the earth, child's pose. Then inhaling back to flat back. You could curl those toes under if you want. We're coming to standing through down dog, so look down at those hands. Let the fingers be spread wide. Feel the thumb and the forefinger come together. Take an inhale, push up on those feet. Maybe the heels are up off of the ground, because this is our first stretch of the morning, so maybe pedal through those feet a little bit. Just start to waken the body. It doesn't matter what the pose looks like. Just feel the beautiful stretch. And then we'll take an inhale and either walk the feet to the hands or the hands to the feet, whichever works best for you. And you'll find yourself in this forward fold ragdoll position. Let the head descend towards the earth, the crown meeting its groundedness. Inhale halfway up, hands rest on the knees. Exhale, flow down. Bringing those arms out to the side. Inhale, gather up all that energy that surrounds you one more time. Hands come to the sky, fingers touch. Exhale, bring that gratitude to the heart. The sun poked behind the cloud, which is great. We have some nice coolness here. Hands come to the side. We're going to open up the side body one more time. Inhale and rise up. Let's feel it now all the way down to the toes, from the fingertip down the sides of the legs. Really find the longest U of the day. Exhale, bring those gratitudes to your heart space. We're going to do our lateral bends one more time. Hands come to the side. Left hand first comes out. Right hand rests against the leg. Inhale, and as that arm comes up, the shoulder blade goes down, and we can feel the opening from fingertip all the way down the outside of the leg. Exhale as that bicep comes next to the ear. Inhale and reach. Open up that side body. Try and keep the shoulder blade back so we don't come into a twist. Beautiful. Turn that hand to the sky. Exhale, let it guide you back to your center. Right hand next. Bring it out. Inhale and rise up. Shoulder blade descends. Exhale. New inhale. Reach to the side. Oh, feel that stretch. Hand comes back to the sky. Reach up to get those clouds and bring that hand back to center. One more time. We're going to turn sideways on our mats. There's plenty of space. Maybe come to the front or two opposite edges, right? And we're going to find our warriors. This is our spiritual warrior pose. So both feet find the earth and mountain, the big toe mound, the little toe mound, the heel of the feet. Think about your lower body as you take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, engage that core. Let the back body descend, the front body ascend. Arms are out to the side. We're starting with the left foot. So we're going to take an inhale, turn that left foot out, step straight back, arms come up overhead, the right knee bends. We want to still be able to see that big toe, so look down so that the knee doesn't pass in front of the toes. Arms are up at the sky, warrior one pose. So notice what you notice. As we came to this pose, what did the eyes rest on? What did you notice in your space or in this beautiful landscape behind me? We're going to change to warrior two by taking an inhale, coming up on those back toes, turning them so they're in alignment with the short edge of your mat, bringing the arms out. We're going to gaze out over that front right arm. Knee is in alignment. Check in with your pelvis. Let it be underneath the spine, not deviated to the front or the back. And gaze out. Feel the shoulder blades. Bring them closer to the spine and down to the earth so that heart space is wide open. Notice how much your arms weigh and maybe how much energy it takes this morning to hold them up. Take an inhale. Turn that right arm to the sky. Exhale. Exalt that warrior. Left arm comes to the ground. Right arm to the sky. So we're both grounded and enlightened. As we inhale back through center, right arm is going to find the right knee, palm to the sky. Left arm comes up to the sky, next to the ear, wherever you'd like for it to be. Lots of options in this arc of movement. Inhale back to center. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Turn all 5 toes to the front. Bring your arms out, 5-pointed star. So we greet the morning with the night sky, 5-pointed star. Chins are parallel to the ground. We feel the power and how much strength it takes to hold up those arms, right? Take an inhale. Let them all come back down. And then roll those shoulders just a little bit after holding them up. Let them go to the back. And then let them come to the front. Good. So we roll them out. Yeah, that's a great idea. Maybe we'll roll our heads a little bit too, right? Release that neck. Maybe three times in one direction. Then bring it back and roll it in the opposite direction. And then we'll heel toe ourselves back to center. Beautiful. Turning on your mat, the right foot. I always forget my lefts and my rights. The left foot is going to be the back foot this time. So find your mountain once again. Feel those soles of your feet as they press against the earth. Be nurtured and nourished by this support. Let the shoulder blades rotate and come close to the spine. We find our upright posture with a nice deep inhale. The exhale engages the core. Left foot steps back, so we're going to rotate that left foot out. Step straight back. Look at that right leg. I think I already looked at my right leg. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's still a beautiful sunrise. In this golden hour just after the sun. So here we are, checking in with our alignment, making sure that our core is engaged. The knee does not transition in front of the toes. We take an inhale and bring those arms up. Warrior one pose. Wherever they go in this arc of movement is just perfect. If you'd like, you can take a mudra by putting the tips of the first finger and the thumb together and gathering up all that energy. Eyes can gaze straight in front of you or a little bit of a back bend as they look up to the sky. We're going to take an inhale, come up on those back toes, let them pivot to the be in alignment. There'll probably be a step that you want to take to find this new leg position. Check in with the pelvis, bring it to center, and then gaze out over those fingertips. Notice what you notice. What's in your line of view? What did the eyes, out of all of the things that you can look at in this landscape, what did they decide to gaze upon? Turn the front hand to the sky, back hand to the leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, exalt that warrior. So we come in and open up the side body. We inhale back to center. Exhale, front hand to the front knee. Back arm, nice, beautiful arc of movement. Inhale back to center. Exhale, front leg extends. All 5 toes, 10 toes, all the toes point forward. 5-pointed star. Allowing the hands to come back to the side body. We'll heel toe it to the center. Good. We're going to find our balance first thing in the morning. And I'm going to try to balance without finding any rocks under my feet. We're going to give all of our weight to that right foot. So really notice, find that upright posture. It's most easy to balance when we're upright. We're going to take this left foot and turn it out. So maybe first thing in the morning you want a little kickstand. Or you can take that foot, and balance it. So while we find that kickstand, let's find something in our landscape, anything that you can find behind me that is not moving. Try not to watch me because all of us will wiggle a little bit. So find something beautiful. Let that be your drishti. Let that be your concentration. Then bring the arms into any tree position that feels good for you. Out to the side, up above, in front of the heart, whichever works. Beautiful. Enjoy this balance and take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring that leg out to the front, 90-90. So we're really challenging our early morning balance, awakening the body. The leg comes back to tree pose. Doesn't matter if we move, that's the body's way of finding its balance. So don't worry if you have a little wiggle in your tree. Just imagine that it's your own internal breeze. Then take an inhale, hands come to the heart, foot comes to the earth. Great. We'll do that one more time. All the weight is going to go to the left foot. Find your drishti. Find the thing that is really capturing your attention. Right leg turns out. And then we begin to make our choices. Kickstand, lower leg, upper leg. Check in and see if you can really engage the muscles of the leg so it's out to the side to whatever fits into your body type. And then find your hand position. Where would you like it to be? Take an inhale. As you exhale, see if we can challenge that balance just a little bit more, bringing it out to the front. We'll all be awake for breakfast after this. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, take that foot back to the mat, hands to the heart, moment of gratitude. We're going to come back for a bit of a seated practice before we head to Shavasana. So any way you can make it to the mat is great, but if you want to challenge yourself and really start to build up on some of that car, we come to crisscross applesauce. Take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, lower yourself to the earth. There we go. And now that we find ourselves feeling the earth beneath us one more time, nice and grounded, we're joined by a seagull who decided to enter our practice. And we're going to do some nice, gentle neck warm-ups to kind of cool down a little bit. So take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, chin comes to the heart, eyes to the earth. Inhale back through center, eyes to the sky. Let your own breath be your guide as you inhale back through center, exhale, chin to the heart. Inhale, eyes, really noticing every bit of the transition from the earth to the air. Exhale. And the next time you inhale, let your head rest in center. Exhale. We'll prepare with an inhale. And as you exhale, rotate and look over that right shoulder. So we look right. This is our male energy, our linear thought, our ability to really depend on our powers of critical thinking, of thought. We inhale back through center. Exhale. To the left side. What do we notice here? This is our more feminine side, our yin side, our emotions, our intuition. So we connect with that. And maybe notice the different energies or things that you notice. What are your eyes resting on as you inhale back through center? Exhale to the right. Only come to your own personal edge. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're just opening up the body, waking up this morning. So there's no need to put much effort or strive to go any deeper. Just find your natural stopping point and rest there. You can inhale back to center. Exhale, opposite side. One more time. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling to the right. And now we'll inhale and rest in this center position with a nice, long, slow exhale. And we have another position, so take a deep inhale. Right ear finds the right shoulder. Try and keep the shoulder down, make the neck do the work. Right? So the right ear finds the right shoulder. We inhale back through center. Exhale, left ear finds the left shoulder. See if we can keep these movements isolated to the neck so that we're not bending over in the torso. We're allowing all of the benefits of our stretches to happen in this most upper part of our spine. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Left. And now we'll find ourselves at center one more time. And if it feels right for you, you can create little circles, either full circles all the way around, or maybe if your neck is tender or sore, you just go in this front plane of the body. You get to choose. We're staying in places that are feeling amazing. No pain, no discomfort, just gently waking up. If you've gone around a couple of times in one direction, maybe make the choice here to rotate in the opposite direction. So we complete both circles. Good. And then the next time you find yourself at center, we're going to inhale and bring those arms up one more time, fingers face forward, right? So what is this? This is the open heart position, right? We're opening up our heart. And we're going to gather up all of the love, all of the great energy that we have that surrounds us. Take a nice deep inhale, bring it in. And exhale, bring the arms to the front, left under right. and give yourself a great big hug. And when you get there, yep, show yourself a bunch of love by rocking back and forth. Ugh, maybe even inside say, I love you so much. Just like you would if you were hugging your best friend or your mom or your dad or your sister. Ugh. And then inhale, and as you inhale, let those arms come all the way out into this open heart position one more time. Feel what that feels like. Maybe this is a good place to say, what is my heart's truest desire? What is it I want to do? And then take an inhale. And as we exhale, this time the right arm goes under. We cross them over and give ourselves another great big hug. Good. And then take an inhale. And let those arms come out. Exhale, bring them back to the earth. And shake it out, right? We did a lot of work. Let's shake out those hands. Let's shake that head. Yep. Get all that energy. That blood is flowing through. And then we're going to be able to have a Shavasana. Yes? So find a comfortable place. Blankets, pillows, bolsters, whatever you need. Find a way down to either a comfortable reclined position or a seated position, whatever it is that can be restful for you. We're going to close those eyes. Shavasana has lots of options. This is a pose of being, not doing. So position doesn't matter as much as taking a time to rest. Whatever position you're in, notice all of the parts of the body that are connected to the heart surface beneath you. This is our reminder to stay present, connected, and to notice what it feels like to be nurtured and nourished and held. Release the need to watch your breath and drift off. I will call you back shortly. Allow the breath to begin to deepen. And as all this prana, this life force, enters the body, allow the awareness to begin to deepen as well. Reconnect to that sensation of being supported and grounded by noticing all the parts of the body that are connected to a hard surface. And then maybe notice all the parts of the body that are open to the air, so that we're reminded to share our gifts, to let that heart light shine, and also that it's okay to be vulnerable. Begin to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, maybe rock the head from side to side. Notice if there's any stretch that you would really love to do here, maybe reaching the arms up overhead and pushing out through the soles of the feet, really giving yourself a full body yawning stretch. You can follow that by bringing the knees up into the heart space and rocking from side to side, taking your time. And then when you're ready, you can roll over onto one side, preparing yourself to come back to our original seat of meditation. So taking your time, allowing this transition to be nice and slow and comfortable. And as you find that seat, allow the hands to come to heart center, the head to gently bow. We'll take this moment again to recall an intention, to bring to mind a gratitude, to remember the sensation of hugging ourselves and all the self-love we can gather up. Let's feel that for a moment as well. Then we'll close our practice the way we began, by releasing all of those intentions and great feelings on the vibration of Om, preparing with a deep inhale. Om. May all thoughts be divinely inspired. May all words be authentic and true. May all hearts be touched with love and joy. And may the time that we devote to a practice of compassion bring peace to all beings. Om Shanti. Namaste. And I just want to say I'm so grateful that my family got up so early and joined me here to greet the sun and a new day, to share my birthday morning meditation with me, and that we can, and to take a nice little nap on the mat, right? Have one more gaze at the sunrise and all of those rays as they poke through the clouds. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again, maybe from Yellowstone next time. Have a beautiful day.